Good morning, everyone. It is 8:30 on Thursday, November 19th, and it's morning briefing time. Snapshot of the region this morning. You do see some updated numbers from the unaccompanied children down the Rio Grande Valley. No changes to our declaration statuses. We do have updated numbers from the ongoing damage assessments in Texas there. And no fire management grant requests have been received overnight. As we switch over to the geo platform this morning, things are quiet around the region. Melissa will have a weather update for us in just a moment. First of all, before we go there, no changes to the National Watch Center or the Region Watch Center. Both are at steady state. No changes to the status of the National Coordination Center, level 4 steady state. Here at the Region Center, we are having our TTX this morning on winter storms. No changes to the status of our state EOCs. All have returned to level 4. Louisiana went back to level 4 yesterday. No changes to the status of our IMATs this morning. Taking a look at shelters this morning, we are now down to one shelter in Travis County. They have an occupancy of 48 overnight. And looking at power outages this morning, we are down to just over 1,300 region-wide, split between Arkansas with 591 and Texas with 653. Louisiana and Oklahoma have less than 100, and Mexico has 0. Also this morning at 1:45 a.m., we had a 4.5 magnitude earthquake in northwest Oklahoma. No damages or injuries have been reported with those so far. Now we turn it over to Melissa with the weather.
Good morning, everyone. As we can see from the screen here, there's not really a whole lot going on radar right now. And as we move to the next slide, we'll see that trend for quiet weather will continue over the next few days. So quiet weekend and then a quiet start to the beginning of your week. So the main concern over the next few days will really center around river flooding over parts of the region, mainly eastern Fema Region 6. And as we move on to the next slide, we can take a look at our river status and outlook page. We do currently have 2 sites that are in moderate to major flooding, the Trinity River at Liberty and the East Fork Angelina River near Cushing. Regarding impacts for the East Fork Angelina River, that site right there is most likely experiencing minor lowland flooding. This is still a very rural area, so impacts there at the very greatest would be minor lowland flooding. That river did crest yesterday and will continue to slow fall back into moderate, so we'll keep an eye on that, but for right now, that river should be moving into moderate by the beginning of the weekend, with the Trinity at Liberty maintaining its level just at the very top of moderate, right around that major flood stage. Moving on to the next slide, the tropics will remain quiet, and the new drought monitor was released today. We can see some minor improvements across portions of Oklahoma and Arkansas, and for space weather, quiet to unsettled activity is expected over the next 3 days.
Thank you, Melissa. Appreciate that. If you have any questions, you know what to do. In the meantime, we will take a look at the things that are going on around the region. And we have 2 big events going on today. Our Winter Storm TTX, as we mentioned earlier, and our Thanksgiving and American Heritage celebration at lunchtime today. And our trivia question for today is, on this day in 1930, a F4 tornado struck Bethany, Oklahoma. How many violent tornadoes have been documented in November in Oklahoma? Anybody want to venture a guess? I'm seeing a couple people type in there, and we have one correct answer, and that is D. 3 violent tornadoes, and that is not a picture of the 1931. Any other questions this morning? All right, everyone, have a great Thursday. We'll talk to you tomorrow.